Okay, so we are going to solve this rational inequality. And we're going to do it graphically, and we'll show you afterwards with the GDC. So the first thing I'm going to do, the approach I'm going to take, is I am going to set the one side of the equation equal 0. So step 1, make one side equal 0. And so I get 2x plus 1 over x minus 2 minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. The next step that I'm going to do is I am going to get a common denominator. Okay, so step 2, common denominator, and I'm going to add them, or add, subtract. So that means I'm going to multiply the 1 by x minus 2 over x minus 2. And so I have 2x plus 1 minus 1 times x minus 2. And my denominator is x minus 2, less than or equal to 0. Be careful with this negative sign. You have to subtract the whole thing. Distribute the negative sign, and I get 2x plus 1 minus x plus 2 all over x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. I'm going to third step, simplify into factors. Okay, so if this is an x squared, I want to try and factor it if possible. So I'm going to take that, now I get x plus 3 over x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. Fourth step is I want to find where the numerator equals 0 and denominator equals 0 and put on a number line. Well, here's my number line. I know that if this is, I get negative 3, and from here I get a positive 2. Step 5, make a sign chart. So, not there. So I have my factors are x plus 3 and x minus 2 are my two factors. If there are more factors from here, I put them in here. Okay, so now I take a value to the left of negative 3. So let's say negative 5. Plug negative 5 in here, which would give me a negative value. And this would also be negative. So overall, this is positive. It is positive here. Pick a value between the two, like 0. Plug 0 in there, I get a positive, negative, makes a negative. And then pick to the right of 2. This one's negative. I plug 10 in, I get a positive and a positive. So overall, it is positive over there. So now let's see. We were asked for, specifically we were asked for less than or equal to 0. That means negative numbers. So that means I am looking for where it is negative in here. That's all these values are negative. Now, on the endpoints, are they open or closed circle? Let me go to steps here. Step 6, find appropriate region. Appropriate region. Oh, that's a nice ugly spelling of region. Stop, computer. Region. And then number 7 is deal with endpoints. So I know that the numerator can be negative 3. That is one of the actual values. So that means that this is going to be equal to negative 3 is okay. The denominator produces the 2. If x is 2, I get an asymptote. It can, because the bottom is 0. It can never be 0. So this is open circled here. And so the final answer to that question is the region from negative 3 to 2. Including 3, not including 2. That's the same thing as saying negative 3 less than or equal to x less than 2. Or I could use this notation. Equal to negative 3, not equal to 2, in between there.